The Plant Soul Celery has communicated a full message to me through soul communication, and it's 18 pages long, and I'm going to read some extracts to you. I'm going to start with the mantra, which is like a short description of the vibe of this plant soul and how it can support us. Celery relaxes and grounds, frees you from things and circumstances which deny you your happiness and life. Celery helps you feel safe and comfortable. It helps you make friends with yourself and stay with yourself when life is rushing and raging around you and everything threatens to go awry. Find the stability within yourself that you have been looking for. Celery will help you with this and offers you a helping hand. The major part of the soul communication is how celery affects us on the different levels of the human system, meaning waking consciousness, mind, subconscious, cell memory, body, ego, inner child, ancestor topics, aura, chakra, shadow, whatever. It's a long list, and it's always the same list for every plant soul message. And of course, you know that you can eat celery, and there's also the energetic component to it where you can ask yourself to connect you with the plant soul celery and receive its support. And you can also work with celery seed essential oil. If you are interested in that, it's a beautiful little helper in a bottle, because sometimes you just can't be bothered to do one more thing. Sometimes you just want to take support and to open a bottle, take a drop out, apply it, smell it. It's the easiest thing, and you have the effect of the plant soul energy if the quality is right. That's why I told you reach out if you want to know more about this, because I can give you access to the bestest celery essential seed oil there is. Okay. There is information about the currents of time, specifically the different currents of time, and also the currents of time that are meant for you. And I find it very interesting, and it's explained really well. There's also an information about exceptions. There are projects that are not to be realized. There are things that would inadvertently backfire, that could be misused to the detriment of many, or the time is really not yet ripe for a discovery or invention, so that there is real intervention from above, from soul level, so that it can be realized and completed. However, this is rarely the case, and these informations that are in the message, which you can buy, by the way, should mention that. Yeah, I think it would be interesting for people who want to be more effective and more successful, and people who work with manifestation should read this. Celery can help regarding time streams, so that you learn from within yourself to deal better with them, because your mind is capable and willing to learn about this topic. By applying the insights that you have read here, you will notice the situations differently, and you will be able to react differently, to behave differently. In the end, your work will be more efficient if you... The rest is in the message. We help you to walk your path and listen to the voice of your soul and act accordingly. Those who do this move within divine order, and as a result will have more support, backing, and less resistance in their life. Now I have to tell you something that is not in this message, but it is important to understand what kind of tool this is. People sometimes know about certain things, but they can't somehow use and implement the knowledge, or they don't know things, and they could be provided just with mere information, sometimes even faulty information, or they could receive the information to know better, to do better, to choose better. And also, the information could also be the key to actually make things happen in the system, on the soul level of this person, in the cell memory of this person. And these messages from plant souls or from soul level that are offered through the School of Easy Living, they are not just information. They do offer the keys to the processes. You need to have the message. It's not enough to watch the video. You can have like a sneak peek process while watching the video, but the real deal is when you really work in depth with the message. I have people come up to me and tell me, hey, it just arrived and I just had it in my hands and it already started like completely changing things for me. The transformation process happened as soon as it arrived. Other people, they work for months and for years with the same message and they get so much out of it. Like, you cannot compare this work to books or seminars that sometimes are offered out there that can actually bring you less. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that a little bit into perspective, what this work actually is. There's information about the different effects on the body, what happens if you apply celery to the solar plexus. Also, of course, you can eat celery, and then it also is in the area of the solar plexus. Both things affect you. There is so much information on the shadow. Why shadow parts leave, what you can do better from now on, why it is important to integrate your shadow better, and much, much more. And also information about how children are raised and educated, and some suggestions from this plant soul and from soul perspective on how to handle things better with children as a parent. Then there is something that's really cool. We have an effect on your ancestral issues that restores peace between the generations, and there is a whole application. There is instructions on an application if you want to work on bringing peace into your ancestral issues. This is a valuable tool. The cool thing about this kind of work, when you work with messages from soul level and with plant souls and with the essential oils in this quality that I work with, it's a very safe way to do energy work, to work on your self-healing, on alignment, on clarity, on living a more truthful, authentic life, becoming more you, and evolving and becoming freer, and that's priceless. And whoever works with ancestors and soul parts and shadow will confirm that it can be tricky, it can be dangerous, it can be confusing, and there is nothing confusing about working with this. Like, it's a very simple, straightforward thing, and your mind doesn't have to understand everything about the process, but you are allowed to say thank you to the plant soul that supports you so well in this process. So if you want to learn from this plant soul and if you want to place an order, you can go to the schoolofeasyliving.com shop or write me an email. Thank you for watching and good processes. Bye.